Hello, welcome back to Froggy Ray Creations. I'm Andy, and that's Bob. Oh my gosh, is that? I'm gonna have to I don't want to glue it down. Maybe like some double-sided tape or something. Anyway, we're going to do hashtag Twinchy Tuesday. I'm excited. I'm actually doing it on a Tuesday. I haven't done that in quite some time, it feels like. I couldn't last week because I had spring break with my children. Excuse me. And anyone that, that's not always the easiest time. A lot of chaos, a lot of needing to keep children occupied, Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of how to do this. Oh, I don't have to think about that anymore. I forgot I have my little cutter, so I can trim it this way, because I'm just gonna chop off the sides and stuff. Normally I would tear it and want the whole torn look, but I can do that after. So that's one page. Again, I apologize. I haven't read anything on here. I don't know if there's any bad business. If there is, avert thine eyes. Okay. We're just gonna make a couple because I feel like I'm gonna need a couple. Same goes. Don't look at it because I don't until I'm in the process of excuse me, covering it up, and then I try to pay attention to whether or not it has any bad business. I have a little bag here. Oh my gosh. I keep my nails trimmed pretty low, and trying to work with some of this stuff. Sometimes this paper be trying to drive me crazy. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is incorporate some of the Amazon packaging, which I normally have near me in copious amounts because I have so much of it. I've almost stopped doing anything with it because of how much I actually have. So this seemed to be my new fun way of doing it, is to just kind of do something like that, and then add you. We're gonna need a bigger piece for that side. Maybe. Let's start gluing first and then figure it out. We can do the ooh, I suppose. Bring you into the picture. And then we'll see what we've got going on here. Tear that little chunk off. I don't know why I'm holding that. Oh no, I'm gonna need a bigger piece for over there also. Nope. Nope. You're not big enough. Let's do in half. That'll work for that side. Excuse me. And this is where I can give it the little torn look. Sorry if I got off camera there. I just want to see. I only need about there-ish. Oh, yet, sir. Not yet. Okay. Also, I haven't had any coffee yet. I've been up doing crazy stuff all morning, but not that. Trimming videos and just crazy. But I got these napkins. I've already taken off they're 3-ply, so there's 2 backs to take off, but they feel so cool. Anyway, I'm going to use that in this business today. How are you all? I hope everyone is well. It seems like we just all got over colds, and some of us have some horrible allergies coming about, which is oh so super fun. I don't know if anybody else has allergies, but I am not a fan myself. They are no fun. Oh no, I didn't tear enough of this part. It might be. Why did I tear the top? That's goofy. But that's what I do. Goofiness. All right. So, Twinchie Tuesday, hosted by, I keep forgetting to say this, so I apologize. It's Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl. I'll link her below. She's the one kind of like hosting the collaboration. It was originally hosted by someone else, and then that person passed the torch for a bit. I don't know the backstory on that. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I just know that now Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl is the new host of the hashtag Twinchie Tuesday. So I definitely want to give her credit and shout out. I don't know if I want it all over it. I forgot. Stop it. Okay. But we are going to... Now, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can just tear it as you wish. Or there's a technique. I didn't bring it with me. But if you take... I have these little... let me see if I can grab one real quick, because I'm pretty sure they're pretty accessible. Also, I need to remove my sweatshirt because it is very hot in my home at the moment. Let's take care of that, and then let's see. I'll be right back. I found it, and I had to grab my little water. Oh, my little water bottle thingy. So, I cannot for the life of me remember where I got this from. I think it was... I don't even want to guess. Anyways, it's a screw-on cap. This is a brush type nib. Oh, Nikes. There was water in it. Oh my gosh, I feel like goofy. Okay. A mild emergency. Let me get my little towel thing here. Oh boy, what a mess. Well, it didn't get on my Twinchie. I couldn't tell. It looked like there might be water, but I should have... Yeah, that was not smart. Not smart, Andy. But you know what? That's what I do. I make mistakes. Everybody does. Ah, goodness. Okay, well that was fun. I'm glad I had it shiny side up the first go around. I've already made a mess of it. Getting glue all over it from using my glue. Doohickey. Lovely. Anyway, so basically I was going to show you, if you can fill it with water that I've now dumped out, so we'll fill it back up. It does leak, so I had it sitting in my little cup holder upright. That's why there was still water in it. And I don't use tap water or in any of my crafting. I mean, you can, like, that's, I'm not telling anyone how to do their business, but I use either distilled or purified waters. I overfilled it. So we're gonna shake that off over here off camera into the trash can. But yeah, it does have a nice cap holder. Anybody in the art world, like if your marker or your thing, you know, if you can't stow your cap on the marker, it's awful, because when you've got a bunch of different colored markers going on, or acrylic paint, you know, markers, you're like, where the heck is this one at? Yeah, so if there's a good strong cap hold, that's like a bonus. Anyway, I think we're dry, mostly. Okay, but, so what it does is it wets the nib of this. I know people think that word's funny, but then you can draw around what you would like to. You can do this with a paintbrush too, just a paintbrush and just plain water. Again, like I said, I personally, when I'm putting water down, I try to use, or water into my crafts. It just helps it tear off a little easier and kind of without entirely messing up whatever image you were trying to capture out of the napkin. But for myself, just so that it doesn't have bacteria or any kind of, you're not going to get like mold or mildew or buildup of yucky stuff. That's why I pull off the napkin bits. But that's why I use distilled water instead of, look at that. What a perfect fit. Anyway, so that's the reasoning behind it, and the whatever's free to do whatever you like. Obviously, of course, nobody's, you know, that's your business. But anyway, I'm trying to do some little springy type things here because it's spring and I can't wait for warm weathers. We're just gonna do a bit of that and then do a bit of that. It's like decoupaging in a way. We'll leave it. It's fine. We'll leave it. So we've had a mess. We've had a forgetfulness. Oh, Lord almighty. Oh, my Lanta. That was for you, Aaron. If you're watching. Oh, great. I've already got glue all over and all kinds of mess. Goodness. I'm just going to go back to bed and start over. Wouldn't that be nice? All right. Not possible. Oh, you've got to get out of here for now. But I like that little stowy, little good spot. Actually, yeah, I could just... No, I'll probably lose the cap in it and be frustrated with that. Let's pick this one. I like this one. And if you keep it a little further away from your design, then unlike what I did, you'll have less of a problem peeling it away. So since I want to keep mainly, but it works just like a paintbrush. So it's, you know, you don't have to go. I know, like I said, I don't even know where I got it from. Might have been dollar store or somewhere. Might have come in a kit of something that I had from a long time ago. I just know I have it, and it's fun. You could also use those watercolor brush pens. I've shown one before, but they fill up with water and you squeeze them, and then I'm trying to see if there was one just readily accessible. Actually, there is right here. So this is a little bit different style. This is a draw thing instead of a fill. So you just pull this lever and stick it in. You can pull it up through the water, or you can, I just squirt it in there, but it has that little tip on there, and then this is your point of when you have it upside down, you can squeeze these points and then the water come out. You know? That's cool. Anyway, so I have like tons of, like, I don't know, very different. I did Sketchbox for a while there, year like 2017, I think, almost 10 years ago. Wow, that's, wow, crazy to think of. But they have all different types of, I know you guys think the word's funny, some of you, nib on them. And they, yeah, they work great for this purpose. I don't know, I don't want to like, so indecisive. I guess I am just going to cover it up. We're just going to do it like that. Because I don't care if I get part of it or all of it or whatever. I'm not going for, I'm just going for layers and bits of the business together. So there's no rhyme or reason, because that's how Andy rolls. I don't know. It's just what I do. And yeah, because we can add some baby butterflies or whatever to it. The world is our oyster. You can do it. No, it's not. That's a total lie. That was one of those lies that they told Gen X, like spontaneous combustion and quicksand. I can't tell you how afraid I was that one day I was just going to get like consumed by quicksand. And yeah, it was a wee bit traumatizing. Or spontaneously combust. That one was another one that terrified me. The things they lied to us about. I know, they still, you know, everybody. Never mind, we're not talking about that stuff. This is a poo-poo free chat. We don't talk about the poo-poos. Anyway, so it's already really pretty. You could use this as a card, a tag, or whatever. I mean, do what you want with that even. But we're gonna chop it up. Oh no, I think I need to let it dry a bit, that glue. I don't want it to get on the blade. And yes, no, I'm not running my hand like along the blade. I was just seeing if there was glue on the side. My people's always like, don't touch that way. All right, we're gonna just swing it. It'll be fine. And I don't know if I mentioned, but if you haven't seen it, a Twinchie is a 2-inch by 2-inch little, I don't know, cluster card Twinchie. It's a Twinchie. That's all it is. And I do mine in 4s. I don't know. Ever since I started doing them, I did one by itself, but I don't know. I like to do them this way ever since, and I can't stop. I'm addicted. And then I know it's ridiculous, but I have to pair them up like that so I know which direction they go. So we've got some different little like pearls. Wow, that blinded me. I apologize for that. We do also have some pinchy bits from all the little threads that we could put in there. I am also going to look through really quickly into my chaotic trash panda dumpster fire that I have going on over here. Just ignore it. Don't look at it. But I also have all these cute little, they're nail stickers, but they work fabulous with little tiny art. And anyone that knows me knows that I am a tiny art person. Like, I love tiny art. I mean, I love all art, but I like recreating things really small. Little tinies. It's cute. Oh. Well, it's already kind of got flowers all over it. Never mind. But, are you serious? Did I forget that too? Man, I am I'm a mess today. I've made messes. I am a mess. I don't know what's happening. I'm not a fan of it. Not at all. But I needed to get my quotes and stuff because you don't have to put sentiments on it. Sometimes I don't. Sorry, I need to take a drink of my throat. Still dealing with all this weather and whatever. Anyway, you don't have to put quotes on it. You don't have to. This could be done, you know, whatever you like to do. I just want to add a little bit of, a little zhuzh, as I like to say. Those are pretty much like very similar. Oh, there's some colorful ones, some pastels. I'm thinking more like this. And it's got other little stickers in there too, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be cute to add some little butterflies. Could do some. And these, I add a dollop of craft glue, like dollop a daisy, ha ha ha. And then, yeah. They're almost so small that they're kind of like, I don't want to say insignificant, but they are a bit teeny tiny. Let's see if maybe a bigger butterfly, might do a better trick. Whoa, these are shiny too. Ugh. Maybe we'll do a tiny one on that one because this flower is so huge. Why are you so sticky? But like on here, ooh, I'm gonna do like an orange. If I have a sideways orange, I don't. I have sideways yellow. Oh no, that's a half. I cut him in half. Oof, don't. That sounds awful. Oh, look at that one. It's flying towards the, there we go. That's perfect. Sometimes I really like it when they just jump out at you and it's like, bam, that's what you needed to do. And I apologize too. Again, last week was a little bit crazy with the spring break stuff, but I also, I ran into some computer issues and have had to, thankfully, I am familiar and have a bit of experience or degree or whatever knowledge, education in the IT department because my computer was not doing its best and, well, I had to get a new one. So my thumbnails, all of my saved stuff from all of my other things were on that computer. And yeah, that's going to be, I'm going to get it all off of there and transfer it over. But that's what was taking me so long, was to go and see where I had maybe saved some of my thumbnails because I didn't want to, you know, change the way I've been doing things. Oh, that one or that one? Yeah, I like this one better. So yeah, it took me a while to get all that because I did a bunch of videos yesterday and then I was like, poop, I can't even upload them because I don't have my dumb thumbnails. And so thankfully I saved them in my Froggy Ray Discord channel. I think I have removed it from my About Me, but if you would like to join my Discord, I do game and craft, but you can join. I had to take it, I think it's off of my About Me or whatever's down below in my stuff, but I had to remove it because I had a tiny stalker problem that occurred. Not stalker, they were just obnoxious and trying to, yeah, anyways, it was a to-do. I need to take another drink, but all right. I think for this one, we're going to use a little baby butterfly. I'm drinking lemonade and I think it's making me more thirsty. No, don't do that. Oh no. I really need, me and Aaron joked about it one time, but Aaron from Coop's Place Crafts. I need like a hat, like one of those helmets with the eyeglass, or the magnifying glasses that stick down on it, because I cannot see very well, and when they're really tiny like that, and I love doing tiny little things, I can't see it. So it's not useful in that way. All right, we're not going to clean as we go. We're just going to do it, and then we'll clean. So now we're just going to throw some sentiments on here. And it looks like I've just like thrown it together, but I really don't do, like, it does take me forever. You'll tell by the length of video, it takes me forever to figure out what I want to do, because I'm very indecisive, if I haven't already said that. I also like to repeat myself a lot, apparently. All right, what do we got here? I like this. I think this might go well. We'll see, though. Once I move it over, it might not be as good. All right, we're gonna live boldly. Maybe. All right, another thing is to glue the backs of these, because sometimes they just aren't that sticky. All right, so you're done. Now, what's next? Embrace change. You know what, that kind of suits, because butterflies go through a change. And actually, a couple of changes. Come on. And then, I know I feel like I've been very quiet, but I think it's because I haven't had my coffee, which I'm waiting on. It's brewing. It's bubbling and brewing as we sit here and craft. So 2 more little sentiments, and then we'll be moving on along. Oh my. I can't believe that it's already April. Like, I'm confused. What happened to January? I don't even remember February. I was so busy and doing all this stuff with this stuff. You know, starting a channel, well, I had the channel, I just didn't craft live on anything, because I just didn't want to embarrass myself with some of my art, but now I don't care. I just do it, and some people like it and some people don't, and you know what? That's all right. Because it makes me happy, and that's what's really the point of it. I did get some really sweet, super sweet happy mail that was very encouraging even to myself, because this person, they told me they love my channel and that my videos are helpful, and oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how. Thank you, Teresa, again. It really, it gave me a kick in the pants. Normally Janie is my kick in the pants person, like, do it right now. I have a few, actually, I should say, because Aaron will do it, and Allison doesn't kick me in the pants. She says, hey, are you gonna have any videos today? And I know that's a sign of, well, I better get up and get them going. All right, so these are, let's just move this out of the way. These are, I don't have a way to zoom in, so we're just gonna do it this way. Our little Twinchies for Twinchie Tuesday, and I will be sure to tag Sassy Southern Creations, or what? Sassy Southern NC Girl. Psh, good grief. For hashtag Twinchie Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this and my rambling. Of course, it wouldn't be an Andy channel if it wasn't rambling. So I hope you have a great day, and we're going to love you and leave you.